Coming up on today's broadcast, Lakewood's homecoming game and direct footage from the senior dance circle. We have it all.
Spanish Honor Society, aligning your chakras with yoga, and more news on the homecoming game. Dancing your way on today's show.
Today we have lots of Lakewood games and upcoming meets. All this and more. Welcome to Fast Forward.
Good morning. Today is September 21st. The time is 8:26 a.m. I'm Jackson, and this is your Friday edition of Fast Forward. On to the events making the headlines today. Today is National New York Day. New York was founded in 1624. The state has a total population of 8.5 million warm bodies. Did you know eating one New York bagel is equivalent to eating half a loaf of bread? That is a lot of dough. Have you heard of WebTalk? WebTalk is a small company in downtown St. Petersburg that believe they can be the next Facebook. The social media site, which is free to use but still invite-only mode, takes popular elements from established companies like Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. If you're looking for amazing things to fill your weekend, aside from our homecoming game and dance, look no further than the closest museum. St. Petersburg is full of museum experiences. Our special reporters have sent us this look at how you can get in for free.
Arts Alive, Free Museum Day is tomorrow. It's all part of the St. Petersburg Festival of Arts. Wake up early. The doors to most of our city's amazing museums open at 10 a.m. The kicker here is that you don't have to wait to pay to see what brings tourists to our city. All of these museums will be free tomorrow on Saturday.
In addition to those, the Dr. Carter African American Museum, the new St. Pete Sculpture Experience, also new and free is the James Museum of Western and Wildlife Art, the Chihuly collection with breathtaking works of glass art, and even the Dolly will be free, although there are usually long lines here. Jump on the culture bandwagon, bring your family along. Everyone gets into these and more museums for free tomorrow.
Thank you, boys. That's some absolute amazing artwork waiting to be seen. Now on with your school news. Spirit Week is coming to an end, but the fun hasn't came anywhere close to ending. Tickets for tonight's football game are available for sale in the cafeteria during lunch. $4 here and $6 at the game. Secure your tickets today before it is too late. Fast Forward continues now with your club news with Natasha.
Thanks, Jackson. I'm Natasha here with a look at your Spartan Club news. Come and get your salsa on with the Spanish Honor Society, which is having a meeting next Tuesday during lunch in B104 for those new and returning. If you missed yoga yesterday, make plans to become one with yourself. The next after-school yoga session is now just 5 days away, next Thursday. Classes will be held first and third Thursdays of the month. The price is $5 per class and for the staff of LHS. Health Squad members get in for free. Mats and props will be provided and all levels are welcome. Do you watch Jeopardy for fun? Do you love being faster than everyone else answering questions? Did you pick up on the incorrect grammar of the last question? Then come join the academic team. Show everyone that Lakewood can cream other teams in more than just athletics. There will be an interest meeting today in Ms. Herring's room, C209. All Lakewood students are welcome. Don't forget to put some pep in your step. The marching band will be having a pep rally today and playing at the homecoming game against Lehigh. Show some school spirit and wear your blackout shirts to represent your pride. And speaking of something in your step, let's rewind to your world back to Wednesday's midday dance competition. Here's a look back.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
Wow, that's a lot of spirit from the seniors. Props out to the dancers for putting on a show. On another note, students will be released at 1 p.m. for the pep rally. Take all your stuff with you. You will be there until the last bell. During the pep rally, the band and the cheerleaders will perform, and the football players will be introduced, and we will all have a powder puff game. The Homecoming 2018 theme is Hollywood Fantasy. The dance will be held at the Vinoy Renaissance St. Petersburg Resort and Golf Club. This event is open to every current Lakewood High student and their guest. If you plan to bring a guest, please complete and submit the approval form for non-LHS students. This form must be completed prior to ticket purchase. You can pick up your form from Miss Mudd or Miss Moore. Back to Jackson with more school news.
Thanks, Natasha. Did you get your tickets yet?
Nah, I'd rather just stay home and sleep.
Well, I guess on other news. In an hour or so, the CAT guest speaker series will continue. The CAT Auditorium is the new location for today's presentation. Remember, you need a ticket to get in. Now here is Blake with a complete rundown of your Spartan sports news.
Thank you, Jackson. Here's your morning sports news. We're all ready for the big powder puff game today. If you would like to join the soccer team, see the coach in upstairs B wing. Many of the good players last season were seniors, who have all finished high school and are off to college. But the soccer team still has a large number of returning players, and a lot of new students are trying out, so it may be harder to make the team this year for new freshmen and sophomore players. Today is Lakewood High School's varsity football homecoming game. The game will be against Lehigh and will be held at Lakewood High School at 7:30 p.m. Be sure to wear your black and gold and show your Spartan pride. Along with the homecoming game, there will be a swimming PCAC at the Long Center and a volleyball game at Osceola today. Be sure to be there and show your Spartans pride. There will also be another swimming PCAC tomorrow. If you would like to go, it will be at the Long Center again. Be sure to make it. The next track meet is tomorrow at Walter Fuller Park. If you want to join the team, go to room B110 and talk to Coach Schneed. That's all for your sports today. Now back to Jackson.
Thank you, Blake. Make sure to stick around after the homecoming game to listen to the band play some awesome music. They have songs both old and new. Heads up, hall sweeps have begun. Remember to always have a pass when in the hallways to avoid being swept up with the skippers. Sadly, we are out of time for the last of our broadcast. As we did on Wednesday, we pay tribute to all the marine animals who lost their lives and ended up in the dumpster this week from red tide. Today we celebrate all things aquatic with some colorful inspiration. Here's a collection of beautiful fish like a regal blue tang, clownfish, and more coral reef life. We'll see you on the dance floor tomorrow night.